Joined here with Point Loma women's basketball, a 75-57 win over Chaminade today. Coach, I'll start with you. Great start by your group, big response from your first Pac West loss. Talk about what you just saw on the court from your team out there today.
Yeah, I'm so proud of just our rebound and how we bounced back. I thought, we always talk about a loss or challenges they can do one of two things. They can, send you on this path, or we can kind of go down. And I really felt like we responded the last couple of days in practice fantastically, and I thought it really showed today. We really talked about just getting back to who we are and celebrating and using each person's abilities and strengths. And I thought we did a great job of that today.
Well, Annika, talk about, just going off of what Coach said. As far as obviously you're a senior leader on this team, coming off that loss, you had a quick turnaround, only one day of practice, and then here today. What did you see from the group that enabled you to have such a dominant win today?
I think we really made sure not to marinate on the loss that we had. We wanted to learn from the loss, and right after we left the locker room in Biola, we were like, okay, we're focusing on the next game. We know we had Chaminade. We know that Chaminade beat Biola, and we wanted to take that and learn from it and really go into this game today and just use what we lost from. And the specific things were like the shift that we didn't do so well in Biola, and we did that well tonight. So I think we really learned well, and everyone really came together. We talked about came together and used that loss as fuel.
Yeah. Well, Hannah, for you, 6 points, 8.6 rebounds. Anya had 6 points, 8 boards. Both of you leading the second unit. You outscored them 33-13 in bench points. Talk about what you guys were able to do coming off the bench, bringing energy, and really extending the lead that you guys had there.
Yeah, I think Coach challenged, especially our second group, to do it at practice. And I think yesterday we came in and had a great practice just all around, and I think it showed today. And we talked about how there were so many different lineups in the game, and there wasn't, like she said, there wasn't much of a drop off. It was just everyone could play with everyone, and I think that's a testament to the chemistry we built at practice.
Well, Coach, talk about the totality of the lineup. You had 11 people score today. Just talk about how much of an asset that is for your group, and it was really your entire roster out here today.
I know this. I know that we have so many weapons, and I think it takes time to kind of piece it all together. And I feel like we're still getting better, and I think that's the exciting thing is we know we're not there yet. But I really feel like today was a great step in the right direction because we were able to actually use, and people stepped into their role and just did what they do best. Hannah going one-on-one or offensively rebounding is unstoppable. So her having opportunities to do that, finding Annika at the right spot in the post and having her go one-on-one, we are now understanding what each player brings and trying to take more advantage of that.
Well, Annika, for you, three blocks today. Defensively, you held them under 30% shooting in each of the first 3 quarters. On that end of the floor specifically, what did you see from the group? What was the key there?
Again, just working together and trusting each other. We have such a defense where we need to rely on each other, and if the other person is not there, then it all falls apart, and we were there. So it's just relying on the other person, knowing that Hannah's right behind me. If I get beat, she's there to be there. And same thing, if she gets beat, I'm there to block that person. So it's just relying on each other and trusting each other.
Hannah, for you, what can you do to build off this win? Obviously, you won 11 straight, first loss, but to bounce back immediately. The way that you guys came out, it seemed to me it's like you guys are ready to go on another 11-game winning streak here.
Yeah, it hurts to lose, when we have that streak going, it's it just, it hits you and you're like, okay, let's start a new streak, it's how you respond to that loss. So I think we all came out hungry for this game.
And Coach, just to close us out as far as, what did you learn from the group today? Now you're halfway through the conference season, first place in the conference standings. Obviously, it's been a great start for you guys.
I think what I learned today is really this week. When you're winning, and every coach knows this, when you're winning, it covers over things because you're winning. But then when you get a loss at it, nobody wants to lose ever. But sometimes a loss will remind you or really show you, hey, there's some things either we need to talk about or we need to fix. And I really feel like this group responded so well to that loss and the challenge that I think the coaches have given to them of, hey, this is how we're going to play. Get on board. And I mean, it was really, really good to see that today. So I'm excited. I'm excited because when we get when we get that many people doing what they can do, that's what makes a great team. They can't stop just one or two people on this team because we have next lady up, mentality. So I'm just really proud, and I thought these two were the sparks that we needed, and just really proud of them.
Ladies, congratulations. Well, we'll see you back here next Saturday against Hilo.
Yep.
Thank you.